Let's smell some cannabis. Welcome back to Stop and Smell. In honor of 420, we are discussing my top fragrances that have a cannabis note or accord. We'll go over which one of these is the best compliment getter, which one is better for warmer months, which one is better for colder months. We'll talk about which one lasts longer, and of course, how they smell. If you enjoy fragrance-related content like this and you still haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos. Please consider liking this video. It really does help and I appreciate it. Yes, fragrances do smell like cannabis. They do contain a cannabis note or accord like I mentioned. 420, cannabis, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, it's becoming more socially acceptable. It's been legalized in most states, well, depending on where you live. It's medicinal, there's dispensaries, it's more mainstream, and it has become profitable. So of course, it's in fragrances now. It's the essence of the herb, the plant that's in this cannabis note before it's smoked, and it smells really good. It may be an acquired taste, but maybe some of you enjoy it too. Let me know in the comments if you like the cannabis note in your fragrances. In no particular order, let's start off with the first fragrance. It is Mancera Hindu Kush. It's a note of parfum concentration. It comes in a 4-ounce bottle that's 120 milliliters. It is a niche fragrance house, but it's more of the affordable ones in my opinion. It's not too expensive. And it comes in a nice pouch, of course, if you're familiar with the fragrances. Let me know if you guys enjoy the box presentation or you rather just not see it. And the bottle, of course, in the traditional Mancera bottle, looks very nice. It's a screw-off cap. And of course, Hindu Kush. It's proud of its name. It's putting it right out there. It's not hiding it. It's gonna smell like cannabis. Let's go over the notes. Mancera Hindu Kush is a 2018 release. Top notes: incense, cannabis, spices, labdanum. Mid notes: woody notes, patchouli leaf. Base notes: amber, guaiac wood, vanilla, and white musk. Let's smell it. You can see on my skin, it does leave a nice sheen, so it is quality juice. The opening is very aromatic. It's kind of sweet, spicy, and that cannabis note is in the background. It's not the first thing you smell, but it is there. Herbal, but it's very sweet and spicy as well. That labdanum works to sweeten that opening, but the cannabis note is there to make it herbal too. I don't detect any incense or smokiness from the top. However, into the mid is where I sense a little bit of that incense. Not a lot, it's not too smoky, but it starts to appear just a little bit. It becomes more earthy and more woody. In the dry down, it warms up, it softens up a little bit. And what I mean by that, it's really well blended. You can tell that this is quality. It becomes a little clean with the musk and a little sweet. It's just enough sweetness from the vanilla and enough muskiness to make it a clean, well-blended dry down. This fragrance is going to last. It's lasted on my skin when I wear it 8-9 hours. You can definitely detect it throughout your whole day. But it's not overbearing. It's not where it's going to project and people are going to be offended. This is not an offensive fragrance. It smells good. It's not a challenging fragrance. If you're scared of niche fragrances being challenging, if you're planning on buying a niche fragrance and you're looking for something to introduce yourself, this might be a good one. The 3 main notes that I get from this fragrance, to sum it up, would be cannabis, labdanum, and amber. Overall, this is a great, woody, spicy, herbal fragrance. I think it would do great in the colder months, fall, winter, but you can definitely pull this off in the spring as well. Maybe not too much in the summer, but of course, you can wear it whenever you want. Just don't overspray in the summer. This has a possibility of being a nice compliment getter. You can definitely dress this up. You can wear it to work. You can wear it casually. Like I said, no one's going to be offended if you wear this to work. If you look presentable, you look nice, and you dress it up, you can definitely pull this off. Our next fragrance is a 2021 release, Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Le Parfum in the lightning bolt bottle, and it's a matte black finish. You may not be expecting cannabis from this one, but it does have it. Don't get it confused with the original Carolina Herrera Bad Boy with the gold trim. This one is all black, matte black. This one, of course, has more of a fresh cacao, chocolatey, sweet, attention-getting, compliment-getting fragrance. So if you're looking for compliments, I think this one does really well, but you're going to be disappointed if you're looking to buy this and you buy this instead. So don't get them confused. It's important to know which is which. Gold trim, chocolatey, and black trim, cannabis. Easy to remember. So this one is not as obvious about having cannabis in it, but it is called Bad Boy. Let's go over the notes. Top notes, cannabis, grapefruit. Mid notes, black pepper, geranium. Base notes, leather and vetiver. Let's smell. The opening is very unique to me. It's not like your typical designer fragrances, like I was saying, like the other Bad Boy original fragrance. That one is sweeter, fresher, more chocolatey. This one is not. This one has a green herbal opening, a little animalic, some leather, some pepper. So you're getting a lot of different notes. The opening has a slight citrusy grapefruit, but it's not a lot. It's not overwhelming. I get more of that green herbal cannabis note. Cannabis herbal green with some black pepper sprinkled in, and the geranium also cools it down a little bit. In the base, this fragrance rounds out. There's the leather, vetiver becomes earthy. In my opinion, this fragrance is mysterious, fresh, spicy, herbal, a little bit earthy. The longevity is good with this fragrance. It's not as long as the Mancera. That one is 8-9 hours. This one is about 6-7 hours, which is still pretty good. It does project really good in the first hour or two. I would say fall and spring are the best suitable seasons for this fragrance. Last but not least, a 2018 release, Mugler Cologne Fly Away. This one, of course, came after the original Mugler cologne. That one you can wear spring, summer. It's very fresh, soapy, very clean. But this one has that added cannabis note with yellow grapefruit. The only two notes are yellow grapefruit and cannabis. The name Fly Away, is it hinting at being high? Fly away, you're as high as a kite. This one is not as obvious like Hindu Kush, playfully suggesting fly away. Let's smell it. This one is very fresh. It's a very invigorating, you could even say clean fragrance. It's herbal, it's fresh, it's green. The grapefruit is very zesty, very bitter. It's very citrusy in the opening, but you do detect that cannabis note too. It's very bright. It's the brightest of all three. It pops off your skin. It just jumps. You just feel invigorated when you smell this one. It smells really good too. You can definitely wear this in the summer. This one, out of all three, is more suitable in the summer, warm weather. Of course, you can wear it in the spring, fall as well, but I think it shines in the summer months. It's very refreshing. It stays cool throughout the fragrance. With those two notes of grapefruit cannabis, it works really well. Longevity's pretty good for a fresh fragrance too. It lasts on my skin about 5-6 hours at the most. This one really projects well in the first hour. Like I said, it pops off your skin, but then it dies down a little bit, but it stays, like I said, up to 5 hours. It's like smelling cannabis, like the fresh bud. This is not like after you smoked it. This is the plant, the herb. It's very fresh. It has a very fresh bud smell. When you open up that little bag and you smell it, this is what you get. I truly love all three of these fragrances. These are my top fragrances, and I chose them for you because they're very wearable. You can easily pull these off. Mancera's Hindu Kush. It's more of your dressed up cannabis fragrance. You can wear this to work casually. You can dress it up. Bad Boy Le Parfum. You can wear this with your leather jacket. You could be the bad boy. You can be very unique. You're going to smell like no one else. Fresh, spicy, leathery. And Mugler Cologne, of course, this for the summer months. It's going to work well in that summer heat. What are some of your favorite fragrances that contain the cannabis note? Let me know your thoughts. And like always, Thank you for joining me. Until next time, enjoy your fragrances.